Remind you about it a little later. We want the French vanilla. Doesn't that sound good, like coffee or tea with French vanilla?
French vanilla and honey bun.
Yes, and honey bun. This is the most famous eyeshadow in your collection, I think. And it is definitely, we call it an eyeshadow, but it's really a highlighter, an eyeshadow. I mean, I use it all the time on my lids. I love to put it down in here, sometimes just a little bit right there.
Good girl.
Different places that you've taught me, and 9,600 have already been ordered this month because you know what we did? We doubled it. We are giving you twice the amount. We started with a whole lot of these, and we are down to probably about a quarter of our quantity left. Maybe a third. It's less than a quarter. Oh, geez. And you also get a double-ended brush. So it's $29 or 3 payments of $9.67. And we were saying earlier, never leave home without it.
It's like somebody wrote in a review. It's like the American Express card, never leave home without it. I just want to show you. This flocked sponge is the magic too. Like everything else, I try to give you the tool that does the work. So that's what you're going to apply it with. The brush side is for your blush or just if you want to dust something on your skin. Yeah. But this really is the magic. I want to just get started because in one swipe, you'll understand why these are so popular. So this is the sophisticated version of highlight. This is the version that gives you what I call the low glow without the shimmer.
Yes, that's true.
Right?
That's
so
true.
It's for creating lift and bringing attention to where you need it. So the top of the cheekbone, if you want to make your cheekbones look a little higher, if you want to make your blush look like it's blended a little better, you do it at the end of the blush.
Yes, okay.
Okay, Mary Beth said she uses it, many women do, as a neutralizer all over their lid. I love it under the brow as a brow lift. It lifts the brow. If you are somebody who doesn't see your eyelid like you used to, maybe the brow comes over, the skin on the brow bone comes over on your lid, well, Mary Beth, you take this on top of any of your shadows, you pop it on, and watch what happens when she looks into the camera. That lid looks 3, 4, 5 times larger.
That's one reason why I love this. The fact that you're getting 2 is such a great value. 2 for $29. It should be, well, they're usually $22 each. All right, and you're getting 2 for $29. So it really is a great value. And like we said, we started with a whole lot of these. We're down to getting limited. Fewer than 2,000 remain. How many did we start with? I think it was, I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. 12,000 we started with. We have fewer than 2,000 left in this configuration, which you rarely get a chance to see the 2 together. You know what's nice about that? You've got one when it's gone, you've got another one, or you can share it, or maybe you keep one in your handbag and one at home, however you want to do it. I was telling Laura, I said, I have one in my kit in the salon here. I have one in my kit in the host lounge, and I have one at home. So I always have these. I don't leave home without it.
No,
I really don't.
And if you go into the salon and look at the makeup artists, they have an assembly of many different things. Yeah. Their French vanilla is almost at the terracotta tile, almost everybody. I'm always thinking, how can I get them more? Because these are baked the same exact way that the artisans make all our baked goods. They are creams that are baked for 24 hours. Why terracotta? It sustains the hydration.
And they're made just like this Balance and Glow foundation.
That's right.
So that's why you know they're hydrating. We're going to show you, first of all, the value, because this is such a great value, which is why it's been flying out the door. We have fewer than 1,500 sets left now at this point. It should be, like we said, normally they're $21.85 each. Oh yeah, and the brush another 23. That'd be $66.70. We're at 29, so that's less than half price on these. But let's show the models and how they've been using it.
And there's unlimited ways. Look under the brow on Autumn's eye and her lid. Then we came in with the crease with the little bronzer and blush down the front of the nose to create that straightening effect. High on the cheekbone so that your eye goes to the top of the cheekbone. You know, contour and highlight, fun fact again, it's the very first collection I brought to QVC. It was like a matte white. The problem with that is that it looked very fake. And highlight, I love our gelato swirls, but they're fun. They have a little shimmer to them. Look at Angela, who wears deep in our Balance and Glow. You can see it under her brows, on her lid, the inside corners of her eye, top of the cheekbone, down the front of the nose. So it's sort of imperceptible, like I don't want you to see it.
Right.
That's really the trick, but it creates that dimension.
Absolutely. And you know what? When you're doing, you know, you're putting on highlighter, blush, etc., don't be afraid to get those paddles. We have a set of 3 paddles because they also will be your perfect blenders when you're using highlighter. Because I know when I first started using highlighter, I felt like I had a white stripe going up, you know, but you need to blend it. So we have the set of 3 paddles and the price goes up at the end of the day. So we want to let you know that. Look at this.
I want to point out what we did with Brooke. Top of the cheekbone, Mary Beth, but underneath the eyes to set concealer. And if you're somebody who has the depth under your eyes, sort of like that divot in there, when you put this on top, whether you wear the concealer or not, it's going to highlight that area. So what does that mean? It creates a fullness and it pulls it out a little bit. And the beauty of this is that if you need concealer traditionally, you need a heavy concealer because you're very dark under the eyes. That will settle in under the eyes. That French vanilla is your best friend for softening it.
Right now, how many are left at this point? 900 left. And we started with 12,000. And this was just new in February. And today is the 19th. So it hasn't even, oh, there's the paddles, by the way. The set of 3 paddles, a 303, 364. But I really, really want you to get this because you will love it. You know what's funny? I was thinking as we were talking, I thought, I kind of start with this because I like to lay it down over the whole eyelid, you know,
I love that
lashes
idea.
to the eyebrows. But then I also use it right at the end to go in, like in the corners of the eyes.
We did that on Suzanne.
Yeah, it's like, it's really something you're going to use at the beginning of your makeup and also towards the end of your makeup.
I think the best way to describe that, Mary Beth, is that it's really your finishing touch.
Yes.
It sort of takes your makeup from like, okay, I didn't do a bad job, to like, oh my God, I look really good.
We have a couple, we're almost at the end. We have to just remind you of a few things because some of these, the prices are going up at the end of the day. And here's the value on this. You're getting 2 of these. These are normally almost $22 each. Plus the brush is going to be $23. We have 700 left out of 12,000. So quickly go to the phone and get yourself a set. Also, quick update too. The Kajal liners have sold out. Those are all gone. Thank you so much. And available but very limited. Bet the lipsticks. Is that true? Is it the lips? Yep, that's what it is. I thought so. Because here, these